Hello, welcome back everyone, and today we'll be doing our part 2 of our integration by parts examples, and this one's a little more complex than the previous one, but we'll continue and approach with the exact same methods using the app and then just plugging it into the formula as we did in the previous videos. And the formula we had was that integral equal to f g minus the integral of f prime g. And now we just have to determine which one is f and then which one is g prime. So I look at this, and then we have an algebraic, and then we have a logarithmic. Okay, since our logarithmic came first, this one's going to be our f, and then this algebraic is going to be our g prime. And then we could just plug that into our formula. But before we get there, I'm going to make the little chart that I made in the previous one. So we have our f prime, g. Okay, so our f is going to be ln of x, and then the derivative of that is 1 over x, and then we have g prime, which is just x to the 7, and then, if we want to go from g prime to g, that's just going to be x to the 8. So that looks a little messy. Sorry about that. X to the 8 over 8. So now we have to plug this into our formula. So, and that formula is right here. And if some of this stuff looks a little more complicated, I went more into depth in the previous video, so you might want to check that out if this is still a little confusing. But as we go, we have f, and then f is right here, which is just ln of x. And then we have g, which is x to the 8 over 8. And then minus. And do you see how, I say this is a guide right here? Because you're literally just plugging and chugging. And you're just, just kind of like copy and pasting things down. And then we have 1 over x, which is our f prime. And then we have our g, which is our x to the 8 over 8 dx. And now it is our job to compute this part, and this part on the left hand side is already done, and it doesn't look like it needs further simplification. So we have ln of x, and then x to the 8 over 8 minus okay, so this simplifies down to x to the 7 over 8, and if you guys can see, it's because I canceled out this x with one of the powers of this x. So now all we have to do is solve for this integral. So, bring everything down. Always bring everything down because it helps me stay, more organized. And then now we have to do the integral of this right here, which is just, you do your simple integral power rule, which is just going to be x to the 8 over 8 times 8 divided by 8. So it would just be e ln of x to the 8 over 8 minus x to the 8 over 64 plus c. And let me write that down again right here so it can make sense, or just look a little cleaner. Minus x to the 8 over 64 plus c. And that is our final answer. And, although some of these can get pretty complicated, for the most part, like I said, they're going to be approached pretty much the exact same way. And it's just about kind of staying organized and, taking everything one step at a time. But with a lot of practice, you'll see that a lot of these can come really quick and really simple.